My name is Lucas. I'm 36. And if you had told me a few years ago that I'd be recording a video talking about male energy, circulation, and vitality, I would have laughed. I thought that kind of problem only happened to guys much older than me. I was wrong. I was the typical busy modern guy. Work, deadlines, stress, constant notifications, no real rest. I thought being tired all the time was just part of being an adult. But what started as simple fatigue turned into something much bigger that started to affect every part of my life. At first, I ignored the signs. I was coming home more exhausted, skipping the gym more often, saying no to things I used to enjoy. Friends would invite me out and I'd say, "Next time, I'm really tired today." That next time almost never came. I told myself it was temporary. It's just a busy week. This month is heavier than usual. Things will calm down, but they didn't. In fact, it kept getting worse. I started to notice that my energy was gone. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, too. I didn't have the same drive to get things done. I stopped planning new things. I was just trying to survive each day. And deep down, that terrified me. It really hit me when my relationship began to suffer. I was less affectionate, less present, less active, in every sense. My partner asked if something was wrong. I kept saying, "I'm just tired." But that excuse started to sound hollow, even to me. I realized the problem was bigger when my self-confidence took a hit. As a man, when your energy is low, your performance is inconsistent, and your body doesn't respond the way it used to, it affects how you see yourself. I started feeling less capable, less manly, less me. Like many guys, I went searching for solutions in the wrong places. I started with simple vitamins. No result. I tried male performance products I found online. Fancy labels, strong claims, impressive promises. Most of them did nothing. Some gave me a little rush, then left me exhausted afterwards. I even tried living on caffeine. Coffee in the morning, coffee in the afternoon, energy drinks when I needed a boost. But that's not energy. That's a fake push. You feel wired for a few hours and then crash even harder. One night, I was scrolling on my phone, frustrated, and I asked myself, why is nothing working? That's when I realized something. I was treating the symptoms, not the cause. So I decided to do something I should have done a long time ago. Actually understand what was going on in my body. I began studying how energy production works, how blood flow affects stamina and performance, how nitric oxide levels impact male vitality. I discovered that a lot of what I was feeling was connected to poor circulation and low cellular energy, not just being busy or getting older. During that search, I found real scientific information about certain natural ingredients that support blood flow, protect the cardiovascular system, and help cells produce energy more efficiently. And that's when I came across a formula that combined exactly those elements. A formula that wasn't promising overnight miracles, but long-term support and reconstruction from the inside. That formula is called Boostaro. When I looked into it, I saw that it contained L-citrulline, a powerful amino acid that supports nitric oxide levels and helps blood vessels relax. In practical terms, that means better blood flow. And if you're a man, you know how important that is not just for stamina, but for performance too. It also contained French maritime pine bark extract, known for supporting circulation and protecting blood vessels. Vitamin C, essential for collagen and vascular health. Magnesium, which is key for muscle relaxation and the biochemical processes that produce energy inside cells. There was CoQ10, which acts like a charger for your cells, especially muscles and the heart. Plus L-lysine, L-proline, and vitamin K2, supporting the stability and health of the cardiovascular system. Everything about that formula made sense. It wasn't a random mix. It was built around a clear idea: support circulation, support energy production, support male vitality naturally. Still, after so many frustrations, I didn't want to get my hopes too high. But something inside me said, this is different. At least give it a fair shot. So I ordered Boostaro from the official website, And I'm emphasizing this because there are a lot of counterfeit products out there, and started taking it every day, as recommended. The change didn't happen in one day, it didn't happen in 1 week, but over the course of the following weeks, something very important started to happen. Consistency. I stopped waking up feeling like I hadn't slept. The afternoon crash became weaker and weaker. My mood stabilized. I felt less anxious, less frustrated, less mentally fried. Then the physical part kicked in. I started going back to the gym, not forcing myself, but actually wanting to move. I noticed my endurance was better. I could finish my workouts without feeling dead. My breathing was more controlled. I felt stronger, more stable, more in control of my own body. And in my relationship, the difference was unquestionable. With better circulation and more natural energy, my performance, my desire, and my confidence all started to rise again. I didn't feel like I was failing silently anymore. I felt like myself. The best way I can describe it is this. Boostaro didn't give me an artificial boost. It gave my body the tools it needed to get back to the level it was supposed to operate on. Look, I'm not here to claim this is magic or that it will solve every problem in your life. What I am saying is, if you're going through that same constant fatigue, that lack of stamina, that frustration with your performance and energy, you don't have to just accept it and call it normal. There are natural ways to support your body. Serious, science-based ways. I'm going to leave the link to the official Boostaro website in the description of this video. If you're curious, click there when this video ends. Read what's on the page, look at the ingredients, check the testimonials from other men who were in the exact same situation, and then ask yourself honestly, do I want to keep living like this, or is it time to give my body what it really needs? I know it's hard to trust anything after being disappointed so many times. I've been there. But think about this. What is the cost of doing nothing? How many more special moments are you going to miss because you don't have the energy? How much longer are you going to let your confidence drop, your relationship cool down, and your body operate below what it's capable of? You deserve more than that. You deserve to feel strong, stable, and alive in your own skin. You deserve to wake up with energy, to end your day with stamina, and to feel confident as a man. Boostaro was the turning point for me. It might be for you too. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to help, and don't forget, the official link is down in the description. Don't buy from random places. If you're going to test it, do it right. You don't have